Hello, hello, hello. Hi everybody. I was waiting for my live stream here, the live control board to update, showing that it was connected. So let's do it. Let's start it. Go video, go video, go. Maybe I'll go now. There we go. Oh, hold on. Uh, let's hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's do it right. Jesus!
Talk, please.
See what happens, Larry? This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Ken Shamrock, you're just a boy. You're trick-or-treating at the wrong door. He's not a cheap shark.
Cara rari temperatin. Sankambanwa.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
Bad blood. I'm getting so tired. People ask me, did you ever fight Ken Shamrock? Did you ever fight Ken Shamrock?
This is virtual reality.
That's right, fight fans. It is virtual reality. And let me turn on the chat box so I can see all the friends and loved ones we have. I gotta fix the chat box here. Oops. Hold on, friends and loved ones. Minor difficulties as I gotta get the link for the chat box here so I can plug that in to OBS. Do that right there. There we go. There we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? I see we got Christopher Pays here. He's asking about some streaming tips. I guess I got streaming tips for just doing it how I do it. I don't know how Good Vibe does it, so I think he just uses Twitch and he uses a webcam. We also have Bungo Rogers. What's up, Bungo? Nice to see you, buddy. Rob Hill is here. Rob Hill is here. Devilish Face, or Devilish. Devilish. I didn't call him Devilish. I called him Devilish. Devilish Face. Tony Torres, Eric Foster. What's up, boys? Are we going to be ready to go? I don't have much information on Universal Soldier numero 6 here. I can't find any information on this event, at least in English version of Google. I don't know about Russian versions of Google. Maybe I could if I knew how to use, like, maybe Yandex. That's the Russian. I always use that whenever I'm talking with Russians on the Russian MMA torrent form. I use Yandex Translator. I guess it works better than Google Translator for Russian. At least that's what the Russians told me. Let's see what I see here. Devilish Face, remember to set the on-screen chat to live chat so that things don't get filtered. I do have it set for live chat, so we should be good there. Also, I think I have it so it doesn't filter out spam messages. I think some people were getting caught up by the spam message. Hey, if I give you $100, can you do Ryzen 15? Jason LaCour, why would you want to give me $100? What, to stream? to stream right now, Bellator? I think the channel might get banned for that. I was thinking of, like, doing a live stream, maybe for like a Ryzen, but I would need some sort of program that would turn the stream into like a slideshow, because if I just have the video playing, it would get blocked. But if I do a slideshow where maybe every 5 seconds it shows a picture of whatever's happening on the Ryzen video, you could get away with it and just have the audio playing, but just the screen updates every 5 seconds. I don't know. That's what I was thinking of. I'll have to look. Jesse the Body Ventura is here. Ex-governor. How's it going? That one lawsuit you had against the American Sniper. It went your way, buddy. I think you were victorious in that. So good on you. Thanks for coming, Jesse the Body Ventura. I can't believe he's here. I don't have much to say. I can't give you an introduction to this video. All I know is it's a Russian MMA event. It's called Universal Soldier 6. We were supposed to have some guests on tonight. I was talking with this guy on Twitter. He asked me if I would do an interview for his podcast. He has a podcast called We Are Risen, or Risen. Is that how you say the Japanese? It's Risen, not Risen. We Are Risen. He has a podcast, so I'll give some love over to his channel. He's got a channel on YouTube where he uploads his podcast. We Are Risen. We Are Risen podcast. I think that's it. There it is. I'll give a link in the chat here to his channel. So if you're interested in Risen, he has probably a ton more information than I do. And he could definitely tell you, go watch his podcasts on Risen if you want to learn more about Risen. Let's see. Here's a new man I see. DZ Man, when next Rings Holland, my man? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe after I get through a couple different events here, we'll go back to some Rings Holland. Thanks for joining, buddy. Jesse the Body Ventura says, I'm not the real Jesse the Body. I used to watch your vids under Macho Man. Hey, what's up, buddy? I remember you. Anyway, there's the channel. He was supposed to come on. Let me try and invite him one more time. I told him, he said he's in Chicago right now for, I think, like a podcast convention. And he said the internet at his hotel sucks. I've tried to invite Alistair. I don't think Alistair is available. He probably would have been available yesterday, but a small family emergency precluded me from work or doing the stream yesterday. And I'm going to give Good Vibe here one last attempt at an invite. I don't know where he is or what he's doing. So it just might be me solo tonight, fight fans. And that was the last invite I'm going to send out. I'm going to close these other windows here. And let's just start the show. Are we ready to go? I'm ready to go. Play! Let me know if this video is too loud. Whoa, here's some spoilers for the awesome action we're going to see. We got some rockin' Russian, I don't know what you would call this, like a electronic. Oh, that guy's knocked out. Get off him. Here we go. Throw him over the fence. Did you see that? Here's our parade of fighters. Look at this. Christopher Pace asks about, what about the machine? He does not own a computer. he can't live stream. Actually, I was hanging out with the machine on previous Saturday. We watched UFC together. I haven't been staying up to date on UFC so much. I haven't been watching it regularly. But I had to catch that one because, I had a bunch of good fights on it. So we watched it. We had a good time. I thought John Jones lost that fight, but it was a close one. Here we go. Our first fight might be at 75 kilos. I don't know, 1 out of 8. This is our first. This guy's going to be wearing a turtleneck sweater for this fight. His name is that, whatever that was. I wish I had a Russian. This guy has one eyebrow. Alexander something or another. Here we go. He is, stop, pause. He is gonna fight. He's gonna fight in a black turtleneck. And it looks like he has on ninja shoes. Before I get into this, let's check out some chat real quick so I can stay on top. Jason LaCura says, you're my favorite channel. Keep it up. I don't mind paying you. Oh, thanks, buddy. I would send you, okay, so you can't super chat us anymore. And I'd have to find the link to our Streamlabs if anybody wanted to throw me a couple bucks. But I would have an incentive. I would have a poster giveaway for anyone that throws a couple bucks. But I'm not going to worry about that this week. We'll worry about it next week. I can't even give you guys an opportunity to super chat me like $1. YouTube has taken away any means of making money. Even if I wanted to monetize the next Pride Resurrection episode that I toil away at for hours on end, I can't do it. Anyway, our guy here is fighting in a turtleneck. And I'll read the chat here as we're going on. Jason LaCour says, we are risen. I've been saying it like Ryzen the whole time, says Devilish Face. Me too. Ryzen. That's what I call it. Jason LaCour says, he is awesome, but you give the Pride history. Thanks, buddy. Eric Foster says, tell it like it is, Jesse. I do remember a very funny interview between Jesse the Body Ventura and Gavin McGinnis. Was pretty entertaining. On with the show, says John Cowley. Hey, thanks for joining, buddy, old pal. Here we go. Our awesome fight. Tony Torres says, it might get chilly in the ring. You never know. That's why he's wearing the turtleneck. It's cold up there in Russia. As my son slams on the door. So we've got a giant open canvas. Whoa, he rushes in. Sneaky little ninja. He must be ninjutsu. And my son is here. He's got a car. Yes. Who's that, Miss Fritter? He's going to be joining us here for a minute. That was a very sneaky. I do want to go back and see that because that was very wily as he ran, and the guy just didn't do anything about it as he's running at him. And hopefully I haven't gone back too far here. I had to shut my door, so. He's just sort of juking and jiving, and there he goes. I'm surprised that worked. I really am surprised that worked. Oh, he just misses on a punch there on the exit. They have a piecemeal mat here as they just have gymnasium-style rectangular mats. Big open circle. This guy does not want to engage with him. Whoa, he goes in with a slugging overhand right to the knee as they clinch, but he's smaller, and the other guy has a lot more muscle. He's on top here in side control. He's going to pound him with bare-knuckle fists. This other guy's getting a couple pops on the face. He's got on dingy socks. I thought they were cool, like ninja shoes. They're just regular old crusty socks. He's got on a pair of crusty socks that he had in his top drawer. He's getting slugged right in the temple there. He's all twisted up as he's trying to defend. He's in a bad spot here. Oh, these are just completely undefended shots right to the temple, right to the side of the head there. Now he's on his knees. He's getting a better defensive position maybe, but he should let go of this neck. I'm not sure what he's attempting here. He's just trying to pull the guy who's bigger and stronger than him over him. Now he's getting his own neck sort of contorted, and he might break his neck here. This might be a murder. As he's got on dirty feet, he should have wore socks. The ref is in here. Whoa, get him off. Get him off him, ref. Just pull him off. Ref has on black jeans with his black button-up shirt tucked in. He's buff. He's like, check out my muscles, ladies. He's like, yeah. This guy has absorbed a lot of abuse. He's got to fix his socks. The ref, who is like Johnny Cash here, an older Johnny Cash, like Johnny Cash, circa when he was 60-some years old, wearing. Jason LaCour says, I'm in the military, so I miss a lot, but I try to catch up. That's right. Thank you for your service to our country, Jason. I speak for everybody when I say thank you. Jesse the Body says, can't you tell he's an Aikido master? Yes, he is an Aikido master. As he runs away, he knows this other guy who might be a stylings of a kickboxer with his trunks there. John Cowley asks, why did they stand up? I don't know. The rules. What are the rules? I couldn't tell you what are the rules to our Russian Universal Soldier promotion. He's going to go in again. Whoa, and he gets smacked as he does. He's running, full steam, run. Whoa. His strategy here of running away and trying to pick off a opportunistic strike is not going to work. As this guy rushes in now, they're both kind of bad. There's a lot of open space, though. They should run, son, run, run. As this guy in the shorts is getting pretty pissed off. Wait, stop. Did they call the fight? Did the ref just wave it off? Say hi to everybody. Then you got to go out. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, Bear.
Yeah, hi, Bear. Hi, everybody. Nope, you can't. There's nothing to listen to. No, Bobo. So he winded himself. He was running so much he needed to take a break. And the ref says, okay. So, I guess the ref did wave it off because this other guy was running. And there you go. Our Alexander, I think his name was, if I can read my Russian Cyrillic. Is that what it is? Cyrillic alphabet? Well, there's this guy. Yeah. Not sure what this is. Christopher? I don't know. I don't know anything. I think that last guy's name was Alexander just because I've seen Alexander in Cyrillic alphabet before, but I could be wrong there. This guy looks like Pearson. What's his name? Pearson? But he has darker hair. You know who I'm talking about, right? The MMA fighter that was in the UFC, the British fighter, something or another, Pearson. Kind of looks like him. He's getting a booger out of his nose, and this Sakuraba, when he's 50 years old, time travels back to fight in this event. 50-year-old Sakuraba discovers a time machine in a couple years, and he goes back in time to fight in this match. There we go. So old Sakuraba with his pants pulled way up, showing that he is in fact 50-year-old Sakuraba. He just got socked right in a collarbone right there. This is some awesome MMA action. Yes, Eric Foster, you are right. He says Ross Pearson. That is correct. So Russian Ross Pearson with black hair in the dark trunks against 50-year-old Kazushi Sakuraba, who gets a takedown. He is Sakuraba. That is vintage Sakuraba right there. He even has his knee taped up like vintage Sakuraba. So Sakuraba confirmed in the white trunks here. He's on top. He's got the boy cradled. A full or a half wrestling cradle there as he had one leg. Now he's stuck inside of a sort of a half guard. Now he's getting his neck choked. Alex Rodriguez is here. Hey, buddy. Aw, fuck yeah, we are live. And we're watching 50-year-old Sakuraba, who found a time machine to go back to 1999. I think this is when this event was held, to fight in this obscure Russian promotion. He's got his back now. Christopher Pace says, Sakuraba probably never die. That's right. He's got his back. Sakuraba is such a good grappler, especially against this random Russian. He's just ragdolling him around here. His wrestling is very good. I'll be right back. Hold on, let me pause it. I'll be right back, fight fans. All right, let's go. You want goof troop? You got goof troop. No, man. Sorry for that interruption, fight fans. My son was just banging, and I've got my earphones on, so I can't really hear, but I imagine it was annoying as all hell. He's just banging on his truck, pushing the siren button. So we get a separation here, back to stand up. Weird stomp kick there from Russian Ross Pearson, then a sweeping leg kick. He tried for an open-handed slap there. Sakuraba shoots in, gets another takedown. Wow, Sakuraba on point with his takedowns tonight. He's on top here in side control. I need to take a sip of some cold lemonade. That was good. So Sakuraba is maybe working for Mount here. Right now, I don't know if there's a time limit on these fights. What exactly? If is it 10 minutes? If there is any time limit, I don't know. If the fights just go until one guy is submitted, dead, or runs away enough. We're all cradled up here as they both have each other's neck, but neither man really has anything. Ooh, sharp body punch right there from Sakuraba. Then one to the side, less effective. Some side punches there from Ross Pearson. He's working for Mount, maybe, as Sakuraba. He's thinking about it. Ref is in to separate this, though. Sakuraba gets up. He's a little winded. He's 50-some years old at this point. He wanted to keep fighting. And so after discovering the time machine, he decided what better way to keep fighting than go back in time. While I was fighting in Pride, but I fight in Russia instead. There's a big takedown from our 50-some-year-old Sakuraba. And he is just dominating a Russian Ross Pearson here. Joey DeClue says, I'm still recovering from UFC Turkey. It was amazing. It was amazing. I can still watch it. The part where the freak show at the end, the martial arts demonstration, and I still laugh out loud at just how ridiculous it was. Great stuff. It will live on in infamy forever. So he's in, well, I was going to say he's in mount here, but he's in half guard still. The canvas mat, so at first glance, I thought these were, okay, so these are kind of like canvas mats. I think these might just be pieces of carpeting. It almost looks like our video here is not the highest resolution, but I think I can see the lines of carpeting. We shall never know, though. The soiled carpeting from from some Russian guy. Unless that's just the texture of the mats. It could be, too. He's in side control now. He's going for maybe an Americana? Hard to see. Yeah, it's an Americana here. He's got it. He needs to twist it the other way. He's going the wrong way here. He should go the other way. This guy's just going to roll out of this. But I think the fight's over. Or no, a stand-up? Okay, so a stand-up. I heard an announcer. I think an announcer said, boring, and then that's the ref's cue to stand us up, as listen very closely, fight fans. As the announcer, I think, signals that he wants to see the fight stood up. Okay, right there. What is happening, we shall never know. And if anybody does have any information on Universal Soldier, the promotion, please do provide it. I would love to know more. There's a leg kick from Ross Pearson. He barely resembles Ross Pearson. As my son is back, hold on. Hold on, fight fans. Let me pause it. Okay, you want my Jake? Come on. Lay down. Apologies again, fight fans. My son does not want to give me a break here, but that's okay. He's 2.5 years old. John Crowley says you should talk to Touch on the UG for Russian MMA info. I could probably ask my Russian friends over at the Russian MMA forum if they have any information. They might. They're very friendly, except for one who always says derogatory things to me because I'm American. And that's okay. I mean, I understand. I don't take offense. He's some Russian. What the fuck do I care what a Russian says to me? But for the most part, they are very nice fellows, except for that one. He calls me a worm, an American worm. I would say shit back to him, but he's like the moderator of the forum, and I don't know if he's joking or not. Maybe it's some sort of Russian humor, and he's just playing with me. I can't tell because it's all translated. He translates what he's saying into English and posts it to me, and I'll say something back in English and translate into Russian so he could understand. And I think there's something maybe being lost in translation there. As we go to black screen, we're back though. Tracking, VHS tracking. There was a cut and a fix on the VHS tape, I assume. The tape got cut, and so they just put some scotch tape on it to fix it. Sakuraba here has the back. Christopher Pace says, the only Russian I know is Bork Za, which I believe translates into Wolfman Volkan. Yes, that's the only Russian you know? You've got to know more. Rack your brain, Christopher Pace. I think you'll find you know more Russians than that. Alex Rodriguez says, goddamn, he is still in Cold War mode. Are you talking about the Russian who calls me an American worm? He could be. But like I said, I think there's being something lost in translation. And plus, he's like the admin over at the forum. I don't want to piss him off because he could ban me at a drop of a hat. So here we go. Ross Pearson has an abrasion, and I say he barely looks like Ross Pearson. He barely does. Shoot in by old Sakuraba, old Mongolian Sakuraba here. Christopher Pace says, oh yeah, Sika Blayat. Oh my god, hold on everybody. Well, fancy that. Old Mongolian Sakuraba won. On to our next bout. No time to wait. No time to waste. My son's watching Goof Troop. He likes Goof Troop. He's 2.5 years. I liked Goof Troop when I was a kid. When I was like 11 and 12 years old, I watched Goof Troop. He's picked up on it very early. Jesse the Body Ventura says, sounds like that mod is a communist. He could be. So it sounds like here he comes again. What? You got the kitty scratched you? Okay. Let's go. Go watch Goof Troop. Yes, I know. Go sit down. Well, this stream's a mess tonight. Here we go. I was going to say, this guy's wearing a wife beater. Whoa! Replay. That was an awesome spinning back fist into a roundhouse. Whoa! That's pretty good. I was going to comment on our Mongolian-looking ref here. Chinese-looking Russian ref. Still not certain what that ethnicity is of them Russians that are kind of Chinese looking. Push kick there by our tank top wearing lad. And the darker fellow is all over him, knocks him out. He's out. Rudimentary punches after the fact. He put him straight out and he bows. Wow. Is he not from Russia? He doesn't look like he's native to Russia. It's funny watching the punches in reverse. So he's all over him here. Kapow. That does it. That fist, and then he gives him 3 more after the fact. Knocks out our Russian lad here, who was bribed into fighting this event with vodka. Eric Foster says, Comrade Niet, and the Bolshevik is all the Russian I know. Alex Rodriguez says, we got Igor Volchanskin's cousin in the wife. Yes, I was going to comment that he could be like Igor Volchanskin. Apparently he's still out here as we got a doctor in. I wonder what part of Russia this event was held in, because we have another very Asianish looking Russian as our doctor here. Scientist man in his lab coat. He gives a look here over, like, this fucker's dead. Like, he's fucked up. Joe Bruin 666 says, I love Russian violence. Well, you just got some. This guy, I don't think is Russian. He whooped the shit out of that kid, though, and his fist is hurting. He's up. He's stumbling away. He's bloody. He's going to be led away. He's like, see ya, buddy. Yeah. So there you go. This little Spitfire is the victor with this crushing defeat of Igor Volchanskin's very skinny cousin. There. Another Asian-looking fellow Mongolian. We'll figure it out sometime, as somebody informs me on my Russian ethnicities. He's got on some type of traditional gi pants, and he is against. I was gonna say Margaret Thatcher's nephew. He kind of looks like he could be British. He's got that sort of droopy eye look, where the eyes really droop down in like a droopy dog sort of comical look. Sonny Crockett says, yo, what's up? What's up, Sonny Crockett? Christopher Pace said, this might be borderline between China. It could be. Joey DeClue says, lab doctor is like he's beaten retarded. Yes. And up, the ref is waved it off. He's okay, ref, restart it. He's ready to go. He's okay. He's getting a standing 8 count. This guy is pretty big. Again, sort of a non-formal long sleeve shirt tucked into black jeans with a belt. He's pretty big. This guy's pretty small. I think most of our fighters here are pretty small. Jesse the Body Ventura says they could be Uyghurs, Mongolian, Chinese, or Siberian. Maybe Siberian is what I'm thinking of. Our fighter with the sort of robe-like shorts with a very traditional style belt is a roundhouse attempt by our regular Russian in his black workout shorts. Sonny Crockett says the ref looks huge. He does look huge. Alex Rodriguez says this event was probably held in Russian gulag. It could have been. This is entertainment. And I can only see the darkened crowd. You can just see the glows of their faces. This is so exciting. Whatever shithole city in Russia this was held in. Oh yeah, Jimmy Wang Yang found Saku's time machine. Yeah, Jimmy Wang Yang. That is right. He tried a side stomp kick there, and he's going for a low shin kick. Counter here. A side kick and spinning back fist from our normal Russian guy who was trying... Oh, chop there from Jimmy Wang Yang. They're tying up their legs, holding hands. A punch right to the ass. More punches to the thigh as the crowd laughs at this technique. Tying up the legs here is our regular Russian. He gets smacked in the ass again. He's going for a heel hook. He doesn't exactly have it set right. He's still going to give it a shot. He gets clubbed in the face there as the men twist and contort themselves on the mat. He tries a kick, does Jimmy Wang Yang. And again, he's attacking whatever limb is in front of him. Crazy baby kicks, toddler kicks from our Russian. Jimmy Wang Yang wants to just punch him. He's trying to break the grip here on his foot as he's getting closer and closer to this heel hook. He doesn't really have it. He's not in danger here. He's going to try to use the side of his own body. Now he's going for a toe hold as he just twists and pulls in hopes that something works here. Jimmy Wang Yang is all tied up, but I don't think he's going to tap from this. He could. He's going to go for his own toe hold now, it looks like. As the feet are being twisted, he is going for his own toe hold. He's like, you think you can do it? I can do it better. But he doesn't have much of anything here. The ref restarts it. Enough of that, he says. Joey DeClue says, judo chop! as he goes right for his face. Big swinging punches here from our Russian. Wow, he got clubbed there. He got knuckled right in the nose there. He's firing back. Jesse the Body Ventura says, this is a kickboxing match so far, and I like it. It's a pretty good match. I think our Russian there might have got hurt as he's bitch fisting now. He's throwing bitch fists. He's holding his hands way out. He must have saw that in a movie. Sloppy trading here. Jimmy Wang Yang with just slugging fists. He's catching him here a little bit. Clubs to the back of the head and back of the spine. Judo throw attempt here maybe by our other Russian fighter. Whew, this fight's a doozy. Schoolyard bully strikes from Jimmy Wang Yang here as he's just beating the shit out of him. But he's still up. He doesn't look any worse for the wear. Jump in kick there from Jimmy Wang Yang. And then a counter punch attempt by our white Russian. 1 minute ground time limit, asks Eric Foster. Maybe, or maybe it's at the ref's decision when it stands up. I think the announcer here is announcing that time is running out, I would think. I don't know. Random Russian words are said and a crowd of Russians cheer. Oh, and there you go. Manual count there from the announcer. He just says, "Okay, stop." They don't have a bell to signal it's over. The announcer just says, "Stop." And then the ref, upon hearing that, oh, I missed it. I didn't go back far enough. The announcer's like, "Okay, just stop." And the ref, our giant Mongolian there, signals the fight to stop. So Jimmy Wang Yang, who do you think won that? I think Jimmy Wang Yang won that fight. He did. There you go. Christopher Pace says, the most bitch hits I've ever seen. He also said, Russian man looks like a mummy with that stance. Here we go. On to our next fight. It's Amir Ranavardi from the USA taking on muscular... another Siberian, Mongolian, Russian. Here we go. The bell tolls. The church bells toll to start the beginning of the fight. This is a very interesting choice. That is pretty stupid. Up there's a kick as Amir Ranavardi is looking as bad as he did against Gary Goodridge here. He nearly gets tripped there. I do like his racing-inspired bicycle shorts. They might actually be full-fledged bicycle shorts. Almost looks like a checkered flag. Our board short wearing could be Hawaiian. It's hard to tell. He goes in for a punch there, knee. Amir Ranavardi's going for a takedown, but he's very sloppy as he loses position and he gets taken down himself. Alex Rodriguez says Russian has the tongue post stance. Yeah, with his hands way out there. Exactly. Must have seen it in a movie. Sonny Crockett says these two chuckle fucks. The previous fighters, I assume. Christopher Bay says, Mongolians should not be allowed to compete. Have you seen their head strength? Amir Radavardi, much like his loss to Gary Goodridge at Pride 3, gets pounded out here as the ref is forced to tackle the other fighter. That's right. Amir Radavardi really got small and fat, kind of. He shrunk about a foot since he fought Gary Goodridge. Bare knuckle punch right there, and then one on the exit. I think someone farted. Listen very closely here, fight fans. I think the cameraman straight up farts. I'm going to turn it up, but you have to listen very closely. Did you hear it? Tell me somebody heard that, please, for the love of God. Someone tell me that they heard the fart. I'm going to turn up as loud as I can make it. It's clearly a fart. It sounds like it might be a sound effect. I'm going to turn this up here so you guys can hear this. It's going to be loud, but you got to hear it. The passing of gas happened. The cameraman just lets it rip. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Let's continue on. The cameraman just cuts one. It could have been the guy in the white shorts, says Alex Rodriguez. So here we go. On to our next fight. We got a headband wearing, and the video got fucked up. Let me move it back into place. It's got to be just right. Just right. There we go. He's got a headband on. He might be the same fighter we just saw earlier. We have two ethnic-looking Russians here as the crowd is laughing. The cameraman's just fucking farting, and this is so unprofessional. Here we go. We're on the ground. Christopher Pay says it's what he thought of the last fight. Cameraman can't be bothered with manners. He takes the back here, smack right to the spine as his headband pops off. The ref retrieves it. We have a Russian mobster here as the headband is thrown into the crowd. That must be the cornerman there. He's calling back for the headband. That's his secret weapon. Well, he's defending. That was a pretty slick defense there for the suplex. He grabs the knee. Very inventive. So there goes the headband. Pop. It's gone. Ref picks it up. He's just going to toss that shit out into the crowd. There you go. Take it. Woo. It's gone. He's going for a suplex here. He's setting it up. He sneaks under, grabs the knee. Holds it. Good defense there. He lands on top. Tries to smack him. And he's in a reverse mount here. Joey DeClue says the headband guy just got done playing a pickup basketball game before the fight. hence the headband, yes. In fact, the basketball court is right next door to this arena. I don't know what we would call this. I would love to know where this was held and what city it was held in. Methinks it's not St. Petersburg. Still in reverse mount here. He's being tied up. He tries a butt stomp. Tries to just bounce his butt on him. Now he's switching over. He's moving. He's in side control. He's looking to stand up. He's in a forward choke here. He does stand up. They're tied up. He grabs his cock for unknown reasons. Now it goes for an uppercut. I wonder if strikes to the groin. He's going for this defense again by grabbing the leg. I don't think he needs to do it as the guy wasn't really setting up for. And the men seem confused on what to do after this. As the guy on top realizes, well, I can't do the suplex when he's grabbing my knee like that. He's trying to get behind him again, as I think he's going to try and go for it again. Maybe that's his secret weapon. His secret weapon, his special maneuver, is going to suplex him in here outside of the ring. It almost looks like our Mongolian cornerman is wearing one of them Russian fur hats, unless his hair is just that big. I don't think it is. Comrade Yang. is wearing one of them fur hats. That's great. Here we go. We're up against the side of the cage. Punches from our unknown male aggressor in the olive green shorts. He knees the ass. This fellow is wearing trunks very similar to another Russian. I can't think of his name right now. Maybe he was in Rings. Maybe I'm thinking of Willie Peters. Willie Peters wore a singlet that was striped just like that. Well, it's a grappling match, fight fans. It's somewhat exciting, I guess, because anything could happen. The announcers come over to signal 5 minutes have passed, I think. The crowd is constantly laughing at stuff. I think there's a heckler in the crowd who's making jokes, and people are laughing at it. We're up against the cage here, as not much is happening. Our olive green wearing chap is trying to work this arm around his, off of his neck and around his head. He was successful there for a moment. Now he's going back for it. This is not terribly exciting now. I'm getting tired just watching this. He's going for a guillotine choke here, but he doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't have enough leverage, and he doesn't have the neck completely secured here. He has olive short man concerned enough that he is thinking about. Now he's getting choked out as the torque is applied to the side there. He tries the knee to get out of it. Joey DeClue asked, wasn't there a guy in the Van Damme movie Lionheart that had a singlet like that? I think that's a traditional Russian style of stripes. They like their black and blue or kind of faded blue striped shorts or striped gear. You might have been thinking of, wasn't he like a Russian sailor? It's like a stripe that an old-timey strongman wearing spandex would have on. Alex Rodriguez says the Mongolian does not give a fuck. He is fighting in Wrangler khaki shorts. Yes. Well, this fight is not living up to the previous. Whoa! Did you see that spinning hook kick there from Drab Shorts Man? He's thinking of other kicks. He's pumping his arms in a fashion not unlike a runner. Kick there from Strike Man, another one, as our khaki short wearing fighter is retreating now. I think he might have gassed himself out. I think his neck might be hurt. It's a little crooked. And he's fighting off the pain here. He's given up. He just gave up right there. His neck is all crooked. I think he might have a chiropractic problem. As he waves the fight off, I'm done. He says right there, I'm done. His neck is all crooked. He's walking funny. He looks like I can't look at you straight on. I can't look at you straight on. I have to look at you crooked. I have to look at you like my... That is funny. He's like, fuck you. I'm done. Stop the fight, ref. As our striped short aggressor here is chasing him down. He goes for a kick. Khaki short man shoots in, gets pushed off, tries to get him, but he's too late. Kick there, another kick. Might go for another one. None of them connected. His kicks just aren't connecting. Christopher Pace says it's Mongolian Popeye. He's like, I am what I am. I am what I am. And that's all that I am. Alex Rodriguez questions, goddamn, what the fuck? Age of Reason is here. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining. He says, man, that's a big ring. It is a giant ring. It gives plenty of opportunity for men to run at full speed in the other direction, which we've seen once tonight. There was a good exchange. Our Asian khaki short wearing, he might be a, which delivery company wears those khaki shorts? UPS. He might be a UPS driver that was lured into this. They told him he had to make a delivery there, and once he got there, they just said, "Okay, you have to fight in this, or we're gonna kill you." So he's like, my day job is I deliver UPS packages. I'm not even a fighter. It's like, how the fuck did I get into this mess? Just grab him. He's fighting for his life here, fight fans. He was told he was told he can't leave, and if he doesn't get in the ring, they'll kill him. And if he doesn't win the fight, they'll kill him. He's just making a delivery. The fight might be over now. I think it is. He's got on a nice beanie. Let's see who's gonna win. Is the UPS driver doomed? He's looking up. There you go. Uh-oh. Bad news. You know who? He gave him a sweet kiss. I just realized who this guy looked like. This other guy. He right here. He kind of looks like the guy in iRobot, or what's that show? He's gonna be the new Bond villain. Talik, something or another. Somebody in chat knows. Jesse the Body Ventura says, FedEx versus UPS. But anyway, this looks like what was it? Not is it iRobot? What's the name of that show? Where the oh god, I can't describe it. He's like a hacker. Yes, who does this fighter look like live all night as we randomly, because we don't know the names of these fellows, we have to assign them a description that viewers at a later date will understand. He's going to be the next Bond villain, though. Kind of looks like him. Very slightly. And since Good Vibe isn't here, I have to fill in the duties. So there you go. There's your winner, whatever his name was there. Who's the next fighter? He's a Turkish man. You see that? He's got milk dud nipples, too. He's Turkish, I think. So here we go. He's a Muay Thai fighter. He's got a traditional Muay Thai stance going on. Leg kick, Muay Thai. I knew it. You don't wear trunks like that unless you are a Muay Thai fighter, as I hiccup. He throws him there. You wear those trunks, you better be a Muay Thai fighter. He's going for a choke here as he gets him on back, and that's done. That was a quick tap out. Age of Reason comes to save the day. Rami Malek. That's it. That's what I was thinking of. So there you go. Turkish Unibrow wins the fight. There's a quick finish to this one. That rear naked choke was already sunk in. Just pulls it a little bit. Jesse the Body Ventura says, Turkish, I sense wrestling is about to happen. Here's another Chinese versus a much older Vietnamese man. Quick, we need who does this fighter look like for this guy? He's going to be wearing his just bedroom t-shirt for this fight. He looks like he would be a good, if they did like a Hong Kong movie and they had a buddy cop movie, he plays the older sort of, I don't give a shit anymore, I'm done with this job, policeman. And then this is his young partner, this guy before, is his new rookie partner. That's his rookie partner. He could also be one of many Asian descents. And yeah, he's food tested out of scales. Says Jesse. The Kung Fu Master says Alex Rodriguez. Looks Thai, says Age of Reason. He looks like Kazao Yamazaki if he let himself go after wrestling. Says Christopher Pace. He's got on a shirt. He's gonna fight, and he's got on just like silk sweatpants. Sweatpants. At least he's not wearing socks. Big kick there from our younger, more athletic fighter. but our old Hong Kong Thai, whatever he might be. Whoa, he's got some moves there as he fakes. Ooh, another fake. Shh, look what I can do, son. He says, you young runt. He goes in. Whoa, he doesn't actually connect. He's thinking about connecting. He might shoot in here. As somebody is shouting something from the crowd. They're chanting for somebody. There was a punch, might have connected. Wow. Is that what's his name? He does all the this ref. He does all the redneck jokes. He does the redneck. You might be a redneck if you wear denim head to toe and you have a mullet. You might be a redneck in Russia if you wear denim head to toe and you have a mullet. Jeff Foxworthy. It's Jeff Foxworthy as our referee. Age of Reason asks, what kind of stance is that? Looks like movie karate. I think most of the guys here practice movie karate. There was a slap from our young buck as he falls away. Jesse the Body Ventura and Age of Reason come together with Jeff Foxworthy. He's in Russia. He did refereeing in Russia for no holds barred bare knuckle fights. Eric Foster too, Foxworthy. Took me a minute to remember. It was on the tip of my tongue. There was an exchange. No one's really connected with anything solid yet, as our older fighter here likes to feint a lot and get. He should have thrown there. What is this? There, he finally throws. But he doesn't connect. Big kick there. A chop slap. Why is he throwing these open-handed strikes? Close those fists. There's two from our old Chinaman. Kick. Old man kick. He's like, all right. And younger fighter runs for some reason. He runs away again. Get him, old man. Get in there. Quit fainting. There's our cameraman that farted earlier. Or maybe it was this guy. I think this was the guy that farted when we heard it. He's just standing there. And the cameraman that we saw before was just a little too close to him as he farted. Oh, he falls. Headbutt. Maybe. He's on top of him. He's going to get his back here if he gets a hook in. Ooh. Ooh, how you like that? Now is he going to kiss him? What the hell happened? What is happening here? You heard, what is going on? This is... Oh, it gives him... They like to kiss in Russia. They give sweet kisses. This might be his son. He was forced to fight his son. And he's got his son on the ground here. Young kid does not want to fight his dad anymore. He's like, all right, Dad, can we stop this? Oh, he's like, hey, Dad, no more, Dad. He's like, apologize. He's like, I'm sorry, Dad. It's like, okay, all right, Daddy forgives you. Here you go, a hug. Daddy forgives you. It's like, all right, son, come on, let's go home. Mwah. Jeff Foxworthy. That guy won. How do you like that, son? He's just manhandling him and grabs him by the back of the head. You quit? I quit. Age of Reason says, he said mate. Mate. Alex Rodriguez says, I'm no homosexual. Punch his ass like Keith Haring. Yes, and Christopher Pace says, he's going to kiss him like he's a homosexual. I ain't no homosexual. Joey DeClue says he's like, you're grounded. So this might be the second round of our tournament here as time-traveling Sakuraba is taking on, is that the Turkish guy, or I don't know. We saw this guy earlier in the first fight, I think. Goes for a kick there. He's very serious. Get him, Sakuraba. Take him down, Saku. Let's go. War Saku. I am rooting for 55-year-old Sakuraba here. Or it might be 60-year-old Sakuraba. It's pretty old. He looks pretty old here. But Sakuraba, have you seen him? He looks pretty old. He's 40-something. He takes him down. Sakuraba, good with the takedowns. He's rolling over him. Gets a head scissors. For control does our other fighter here, as he's holding on very tight with this head scissors. He's very calm. Sakuraba. Alex Rodriguez has picked a name for him. Young Pedro Hizo. That's right. He does look like a young Pedro Hizo. He gets taken down again by Sakuraba. 60-year-old old man Sakuraba. He's on top here. He's got a very Fujiwara-like look to him, does old Sakuraba. As he's getting fish hooked here, he's punching like crazy. Go, Sakuraba! Get him! Get him! Destroy him, Sakuraba! Finally, some mean-spirited punching from Sakuraba. That's what I thought Sakuraba was always missing in his game, was take no prisoner, mean punching. Just punch the guys. And the fight is over, maybe? He doesn't understand Russian. I can't believe Jeff Foxworthy understands Russian. He doesn't look anything like Jeff Foxworthy. Except for the denim. So the fight's restarted standing here. Sakuraba shoots in again. The guy leaps over Sakuraba there, and Sakuraba gets on top. Young Pedro Hizo is getting cradled here, but he's got a leg scissors on the right arm of Sakuraba, tying him up completely. Christopher Pace says, my Twitter pic is of an Instagram post of Sakuraba posted of him killing weeds, and it looks very funny. He was killing weeds? Like, out in a garden? That's strange. Age of Reason says, Saku is the GOAT. Jesse the Body Ventura says he's the guy that fought the Aikido master. Oh, that's right, the one that was running away, full steam, to get out of the fight. Saku might get mounted here. He's mounted, maybe. He's got his neck tied up, though, by young Pedro Hizo. Is pulling really hard as a young Russian Pedro Hizo. You heard him grunt. Sakuraba's out of it, and the fight is over. I guess there's only like 3 minutes. You only get 3 minutes to fight in the semifinal. Wow, they're keeping this. Nope, it's restarted. I thought it was over. I was gonna say, wow, they're keeping this really tightly controlled. Restart here, Sakuraba versus Pedro Hizo. You would never think in your lifetime that you would get to see this fight. Oh, he punched a tooth out of his face. Oh my God. Tooth. We're going to watch it go back into his mouth here. I go past. Oh, there it is. Here's the tooth going out. There's the tooth going back in. Coming out. Going back in. Christopher Pace says, I tagged you in a post where Alistair said you were fighting somewhere. No, Alistair is fighting. Not I, Alistair. I would fight if they. I might take a match if they still had local MMA in this area, but I ain't traveling more than 10 miles to do it. So they better be really close. And out here in the sticks of Illinois, I don't think they're gonna have. They used to have local stuff that was close enough that I could be interested in competing in, but they haven't had that for quite a while. His tooth goes out. Kaboom! Wow, Sakuraba's got hands in his old age. He's just rocking young Pedro Hizo here. Wow, this reaching in left is connecting every time. He ducks under that kick and takes him down. He gets his back. He's going to choke him out. Go, Saku, go. Make like he's Vernon Tiger White. Or, who did he rear naked choke? Was it Vernon Tiger White or was that Carlos Newton? He's punching him. Go, Saku, go, kill him. Just keep rocking him. Just keep punching him. Saku, you finally got the tool, the weapon that you've always needed in your MMA career and your technique. Punching. You finally got it. He's 60 years old. He finally knows how to throw a punch. Oh, he's just hugging him. He's getting on mount here. He's absorbed some leg kicks. He's pulling his hair. There's nothing to grab there, but he's trying. This is a fight. He's trying to grab the skin there. See the skin ripple. The head skin ripples. His leg, look at the back of his leg. He's got some damage from that 1 or 2 leg kicks there. Alex Rodriguez says Saku beat Rampage by rear naked choke. That's right, he did. Adrian Reese says this is where you realize it isn't really Saku. No sub game. Yeah, that might be true. Eric Foster says Sakuraba isn't afraid of the unibrow like the Sokka Ninja was. No, the Sokka Ninja didn't want any part of this fighting. He just was opportunistically just jumping in, trying to score that one knockout blow, but it wasn't working, so he ran. He just ran until he was out of breath. The fight is coming to an end here, I think. Unless the announcer calls for a stand-up. So the referee has no control over what happens. The mysterious announcer, like the Raw GM that they used to have that would come over instant messenger. Remember that stupid fucking gimmick? Maybe you like the gimmick. I thought it was fucking dumb. That was just another dumb fucking idea. Like, I haven't watched... I was watching pretty steadily. I'd watch wrestling recently. But man, it just sucked. It sucked lately. And now they've got Eric Bischoff back. I guess he's like a SmackDown or whatever. I don't know. I watched like the Raw. I'm going to go off on a rant here. So I turned on Raw at the beginning. And it took 15 minutes for Becky Lynch to come out. Seth Rollins to come out. And who are they wrestling? Who gives a fuck? The who gives a fuck opponents of Baron Corbin and that fucking other girl. It's like the same old boring motions they've been going through. The baby faces come out. They mug for the camera. It takes about 5 minutes for them to get down. They get in the ring. They fucking go and they mug again for the crowd in the ring. It's just like fucking A. This is what is wrong with WWE. It's just so bloated. And it needs to be tighter. It needs to be more frantic, more energy, and not just the baby faces coming out mugging for the camera. And here comes the heels, and they're giving mean faces and they're talking crap to the crowd. Anyway, let's press play. I missed on what I was trying to replay here. The anonymous GM tells the ref to stand up the fight. And the ref has to listen. So there he was. You just heard the tail end of him. He's like, ref, get in there and stand it up. Just the Body Ventura says, I don't really enjoy the Rollins character. I don't either. I don't think he's a guy that can carry the whole company. I mean, he's not that good. He really is not that good. But yeah, Raw... I was watching, you look at like New Japan and you look at previews for New Japan and it's not as big and maybe elaborate as the WWE, like the stage setup with the big screen and the lights and all that. But it seems like it's like a tighter promotion. You know, the guys, they come out, they go to the ring, they get in the ring and they wrestle. There's no 5-minute walk down to the ring, introduction to music. You have to listen to their theme song, their fucking shitty theme songs that they have that are mostly singles that they've taken from, some artist. Sakuraba's back on top here as he pounds away. Time is running out, though, I think. I don't know what is happening. The fight's over. Sakuraba, I think, has another one under his belt. He might be going to the finals. Sakuraba! 65-year-old Sakuraba wins. He's got both knees taped up now. He's falling apart at the seams as we watch. At least his ear is doing better. So here's our second semi-final, quarter-final. as the one young killer who destroyed our tank top wearing guy. This is going to be a good fight. We also have our traditional martial artist here, Kicks. Whoa, did you see that spin? Oh, he's on top again. He's going to kill him. That's it. The fight's over. That was quick. Old boy did not want none of this kid on top of him on the ground. He gives up pretty quick here. As he holds back, he's like, I'm going to punch you. And he stops. He stops. Oof. He's got his hand all taped up. It's almost like, what was that Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where they wrap their hands and then they stick it in like the tree sap or whatever and the glue and then they put it in the glass? Was that Kickboxer? His hand was wrapped up like he did that. That's why this guy did not want any of them. It's wrapped up like that. He's got some sort of juice on it, and there's glass on the end of it. Let's read some chat here. Naito would like to have a word with you about that. The most dangerous man alive today, says Christopher Pace. Generic biddle music, as they say, says devilish face. How about AEW, asks Age of Reason. I don't know. I guess I'm not really that interested. Maybe I should be. But I guess I don't really care. New Japan is just better product in my opinion, but they don't develop character though, says Jesse the Body Ventura. John Crowley says, I love you guys, but I got to go smoke some herbs. See you, John. Christopher Pace, generic biddle music. You fucking animal, yeah, says Christopher Pace. Edge of Reason confirms Kickboxer was the movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme. The glass on the hands. Eric Foster says, seemed like wrestlers always won the post-Gracie tournaments. Yeah. I think Pride was pretty much the last company to do the tournament format, at least on a big stage. Well, I think this fight's over too. Another quick stoppage as we have Fat Dan Henderson. No, he doesn't look. Actually, he looks like Steve Mazzagatti with short hair. Get on, boy, get on. It's like, come on, let's get on. Fat Steve Mazzagatti. Nice to see he found work after being shit canned for all the shit talking that Dana White was doing. Another quick matchup here. I think we're going to next see the return of Old Fu Manchu. There he is. He's back after he whipped his son's ass. Now he's got to fight this Turkish Muay Thai fighter with the single unibrow and the milk dud nipples. Christopher Pace says, speaking of Pride, I watched the Shockwave 2006 intro. What the fuck was going on there? You're talking about the one with... pause. You're talking about the one with Nobuhiko Takada, and he's wearing like a diaper and he's banging on the drums. If that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what was... Takada... Takada's not right in the head. I don't think any of them... A lot of them Japanese wrestlers from the 80s that came up in the 80s... a lot of them I don't think are right in the head. The stuff I've heard or read about now from Akira Maeda, the things that he did. I don't want to talk about live here, but he is a sick fellow. Let's press play. Woo! Punch there from Old Fu Manchu. I'm trying to think of how Old Fu Manchu. Old Fu Chu. Fu Manchu. Anyway, I was trying to. Whoa! Pick up and slam there by our Turkish fighter. He's gonna throw him out of the ring. Oh, he socks him right in the face. Old Fu Manchu fires back. So pause again. First Takada, yeah, Christopher Pace. First Takada is a pianist, then church singer, then Takada goes full bare ass, plays the big drum. Yeah, that's the goofy one. And yeah, Lenny Hart almost strains her voice. That was like, I don't know if the Yakuza stuff was coming out in the tabloids and in the newspapers around that time, and that was the death knell for Pride. It might have been. I think they were trying to just not even talk about it, like, get people talking about something else. So that's might have been why Takada was sort of off his rocker for that one. Christopher Pace does say Takada runs Risen now, and he's not learning his lessons from Pride. Whoa! Turkish man just flung old man Chu here, and he's going to choke him out. Oh, sad loss there is old Fu Manchu is dispatched from the tournament. He's like, what can I do? It's like, I really only entered this to beat up my son. I did that, now I can leave. So we have a pretty good, whoa, cartwheels him. We have a pretty good semifinal set up here, as we have some killers. Some real killers here set up for the semifinals. This guy does not look friendly at all. He looks like he's just disgusted with the world. He looks like, looks like an anime cartoon with the forehead shadow, like the eyes are shadowed. That's just his eyebrows. Like he's got a permanent shadow over his eyes. Christopher Pace says, where can I read these stories about Takada? Akira Maeda. Where can you read these sadistic stories about Akira Maeda and his sexual assaults, I guess you could call that, on young wrestlers? I might have to drudge up some links. I was reading about it, but I didn't save any links, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? That's why apparently Yoji Anjo sucker punched Akira Maeda out of the blue at just some event and like knocked Akira Maeda out. And he said it was payback for Takada once diddling his dinghy in the locker room when he was a young wrestler. I don't want to laugh about that because that's gross and inhumane. But diddling his dinghy is kind of a funny turn of a phrase. So here we go. It's Milk Dud Nipples, as Alex Rodriguez says, the unibrow taking on one of our Siberian, Mongolian, Chinese fighters. Oh, he gets punched in the face. He's going forward, though. Up, he gets his back taken. He's going to go for a choke here, I think. A punch from Unibrow. He's in a dominant position here. Punch right to the back of the neck. He's got his back here. He's going for a choke. The ref is taking a look. Devilish Face says a dingy diddler. Yeah. And Christopher Pace acknowledges my funny phrase, diddling his dinghy. Yoji Anjo claims he had his dinghy diddled by Akira Maeda. And he harbored this just hate and rage in his heart. He just harbored it for years and years and years. And then finally, one day he just saw Akira Maeda mugging for the cameras. Flash photography was going off. And he had flashbacks. And he just walked up to Akira Maeda behind him, sucker punched him, and knocked him out. The only evidence of this event is pictures that we're taking of the punch mid-flight connecting with Akira Maeda, and then Akira Maeda flat on the floor, and Yoji Anjo walking away. So the pictures do exist of this event, and Akira Maeda apparently said in an interview the reason why he did it was because Akira Maeda diddled his dinghy. Take that with a grain of salt, because maybe it was a pro wrestling work. That would have been a Vince McMahon, Vince Russo-esque pro wrestling storyline. I could see Vince McMahon. And there you go, Unibrow wins. Our Turkish milk dud nipple fighter is the winner. I could see Vince McMahon in 1997 having this storyline play out with Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson is the diddler of dinghies and a young wrestler. Like maybe who who did who was a famous wrestler that said Pat Patterson as they were a young boy it diddled their dinghy? There's numerous men, wasn't there, that claimed that? Alex Rodriguez says, I guess Takada learned from Pat Patterson, the master. Akira Maeda, not Takada. Akira Maeda. So here we go. We have our other. This is our final. We have our two Muay Thai fighters here, as we have the Buzzsaw, who's burnt through two opponents in quick fashion. He's doing that same spin kick. He starts out every match doing that. It must be his lucky move. Rick Nor has joined us. What is this event, he asks? This is Universal Soldier 6 from Russia. As we got a Buzzsaw versus the Turkish Unibrow Milk Duds, as we have called him. Alex Rodriguez calls it. Roddy Piper, yes. Roddy Piper famously said Pat Patterson diddled his dinghy. So that's the storyline that I could see Vince McMahon shamelessly running in 1998, let's say. Pat Patterson is in the ring and he's talking shit about whatever, and Roddy Piper just comes through the crowd and just knocks him out. And he says the reason he did it was because Pat Patterson diddled his dinghy. Alex Rodriguez, I can't repeat that. I cannot repeat that. We should move off this topic. We're getting off in the weeds here. Rick Nor says, looks like the type of place Igor fought in the early days. I do have an event that I do have one of the first events that Igor Vovchanchyn appeared in. I don't know if I have it on this computer, but it looks very similar. It does, but it's the first Absolute Fighting Championship before they had their big tournament. Anyway, I might show a clip of that if I can find it. Christopher Pace is back. He says, whoa, they're still talking about diddling dinghies. So here we go. Our young Buzzsaw has... Oh, he gets knocked out! No, the fight's not over. Turkish fighter just mounts his back here and chokes him out. The other guy's knocked out, though. Ref, separate this. Fight's over. The young Buzzsaw lost. He bows. He's getting an 8 count here, I think. He says he's okay to fight, so the fight's going to continue. The Turkish Unibrow does not want to continue, it looks like. He had his big shot. Eric Foster says, rest in peace, Roddy Piper. Heck of a guy. He was a heck of a guy. There's some punches, dick kick, headbutt. Knees. This is a vicious fight. Jesse the Body Ventura says, damn, he got hit with that Jeff Jarrett guitar. This is a slugfest. Holy shit. These two guys, I would not want to fight. Big body shot there. Knee. This is the best final you could hope for. This is a legitimate final. I do want to give props here to Universal Soldier. They managed to get a legitimate final. This is not like, I would say Pride, the first Grand Prix, had a pretty legitimate final. Mark Coleman versus Igor Vovchanchyn. That was a proper final. But, you see some tournaments that wind up with some fucking schlub versus a good guy. This is a proper final. These two guys were both killers throughout this tournament. Christopher Pace asks, wait, was Maeda the assaulter? I thought it was Takada. Yes, Akira Maeda. And our young Buzzsaw looks like he got choked out here by our Turkish MMA fighter as he's woozy. I missed it, but let's rewind it and see what I missed. So here we go. Punch to the body, knee. Another big knee. Back of the head slap there. We're up against the cage here. He gets taken down. He gets his back mounted and he's getting choked out. Wow. There you go. Was this the final or was this another semifinal? I guess we're going to find out very shortly. So our Turkish fighter might have be the winner of our tournament here. That was a good fight. John Crowley asks, two-part finish, he asks. We shall see. We still have plenty of time left on the video here. We've got about 18 minutes. Turk versus Belarus, ask Rickenor. Could have been. As we get some rockin' guitar music here. No flash photography, please. There you go. That was our final, I guess, of our 1998 Center Records. I guess we're going right into another tournament. Or, okay. All right. This is a smaller tournament. It looks like it's only going to be a 5-man tournament. This is a heavier weight class, it looks like. As we have a fat guy here. A fat Mongolian. Somewhat fat. Not really that fat. This guy looks like a killer. Looks like another Muay Thai fighter. Here we go. Special fight. Or another tournament. Not sure. We shall see what happens. Eric Foster says Akira diddle dinghies and Takada dirty diapers. Yes. Christopher Pace says, I know Kiyoshi Tamura was being a dickhead to Saku doing their Takada dojo days, but I didn't know about that. Why are you talking about Kiyoshi Tamura and Takada dojo? Akira Maeda had nothing to do with them. Akira Maeda had nothing to do with Takada dojo. Maybe Kiyoshi Tamura. Christopher Pace does hope for another endurance demonstration like last week we saw, which was great stuff. I don't think so. A fat Mongolian here, I don't know if he knows how to fight. Has he thrown a punch? Gotans! He's back! He's been gone for like 3 weeks. Gotans! Nice to see you, buddy. We're so happy you're back. How's it going? Hi, Gotans. Everyone say hi to Gotans. He's back. I'm so glad he's back. We missed you, Gotans. I was also hoping that Abrahamson, I think that's his name. I was hoping he was going to come back. He wanted to come back last week, but he missed it. I don't think he came back this week, though. Unless he's in the chat. Fat Mongolian here might get crushed by our Muay Thai fighter. He looks like the Kool-Aid man in those red pants, says Sonny Crockett. Oh, yeah. Spider Zero says, wait, why is the one guy wearing gloves and the other guy isn't? No idea. I think it was their choice. If maybe they could wear gloves if they wanted to. We got Steve Matagazi as our ref again. Let's get it on. Get it on. Steve Mazzagatti, who gained weight and he looks like a Russian gangster. Gotan says, I know I missed the live streams. I don't know if this is too late or too early for you. We hope to see you more often, buddy, old pal. There's some, finally, I think, our Mongolian fighter here threw a punch. I am errantly calling him Mongolian. I don't think he's Mongolian. I don't know what ethnicity he is. He could be Albanian, for all I know. Jesse the Body Ventura says, is that Mongolian taking a Tai Chi stance? I don't know. Rickenor says, how do you find these videos? It wasn't easy. Actually, some of these videos have come from the super secret Russian master list of mega.nz logins. Mega.nz is sort of a file hosting service. And I have a list of about 1,000 logins. And I literally one day spent an entire day logging into every one of these logins because they didn't really tell you what was in these folders. They just said there was MMA stuff. So I went through every login wrote down what was in there and like categorized it in the master list, and then I shared that back to the Russians saying, hey, here's the master list back now with annotations of what's actually inside the drives. So yes, Devilish Face says big ups to the Russians. Big ups to the Russians. Got a lot of good stuff from the Russians. Oh, his tooth fell out. Our Albanian fighter here, his tooth fell out, and he's checking for it in his hand. Spider Zero says, did they just get this guy off the street and gave him $350 to fight this guy? Might have been less than that. Might have been a shot of tequila. His tooth fell out. He's like, my tooth. It's like my tooth came out. He's got a bald-headed cornerman there. That's it. His tooth came out. He don't want to fight anymore. Maybe he broke his nose. Age of Reason says it looks like a schizophrenic talking to himself while being attacked by the TIE fighter. Yes. He checks. He's like, my tooth came out. I think he just busted his nose there. So here we go. This random Joe who might be a fighter taking on Chiyoshi Tamor. Shuyoshi. It's Shuyoshi. Shuyoshi Kosaka. I call him Tamura. I was thinking of Kiyoshi Tamura. Shuyoshi Kosaka has now made an appearance. He's got his arms way out. Shuyoshi Kosaka also hopped into the time machine with old Sakuraba to come back and fight in Russian MMA. So it's nice to know that in 10 years' time, a time machine is going to be discovered by Sakuraba and Shuyoshi Kosaka. And they get in a time machine together, go back to 1998, and fight in a Russian MMA tournament. Age of Reason says he didn't want to fight in the first place. Eric Foster says the old spit and quit. Age of Reason says, I hate that move. Eric Foster says, is that Paco from Bloodsport? Wrong ethnicity, but pretty close. Pretty close style. In fact, I think this guy watched Bloodsport before he came into this bout. Alex Rodriguez has it better. That's Daijiro Matsui's dad. Yes, you are right. You are closer. Who does this fighter look like more matches him? Rickenor says, have you heard the rumor Igor Volchanshin prison fight? Igor Volchanshin was in a prison? No, I heard he owns a bar. He owns a tavern in Ukraine. So, Rickenor, you do have to fill us in on this rumored Igor Volchanshin prison fight. Gotans asks, what fighting style is he? Which one, Daijiro Matsui's dad or the Muay Thai fighter? I think Daijiro Matsui's dad is just beating your wife style. Oh, he gets kicked right in the belly there. He's like, don't make me a sandwich. He's just repeating abusive husband phrases as he goes after. He's like, I told you to sweep the floor. My dinner's cold. If he ever throws a strike. So a goofy white guy here is trying to fake us out into making us believe that he's a Muay Thai fighter. John Crowley says, love this fight. He just loves it. I don't think either man has connected on a strike here. Adrian says, beat your waifu style. I think our white Bloodsport fanfic writer has hurt his leg. He gets kicked. He's punched. He tries the knee. There's sloppy punching here. He's getting punched. Nice judo takedown there by Daijiro Matsui's dad as he lays on the fists He's on top of him now. Defense here from our white Muay Thai fighter. Knees at the top of the head. This fight is over. Stop the fight, ref. He taps out. Finally, the ref pushes him over. Nice. And he didn't mess up the crease in his pants. There you go. Fight's over. Daijiro Matsui's dad is the winner. We're going to head into our... I think there's only two more fights left. I don't know what's going on. This is our final of our heavier weight tournament. I don't know what's happening, to be honest with you. I do not know what's happening. So here you go, Daijiro Matsui's dad. This is our heavier weight tournament. It was only a 4-man tournament, so it was a quickie. So we have our fighter who beat up fat Albanian who didn't want to fight. And now we have Daijiro Matsui's dad with beat your wife style. He's like, what's your fighting style? Beat my wife. Nice kick there, I guess, from the guy in blue. Alex Rodriguez says, wow, Matsui wishes he was as good as his dad. Rick Nor says, Google Igor Volchanchin prison fight. I shall Google that. As I'm going to close down. So Daijiro Matsui's dad is on the ground here getting beat up. That's, is the fight over? I'm doing a Google search. Nope, it's still going on. The crowd is hyped up for this, though. Igor Volchanchin prison fight. I don't believe it. Igor Volchanchin fights mob boss in prison. Today I came across an old Igor fight that I'd never seen before. It made me think of the story about Igor fighting a mob boss in a prison in Russia. Let's see. So apparently this guy is saying that according to Igor, there was a prison fight against a mob boss. I don't believe it. I think that sounds like exaggeration, trying to build yourself up. Let's read some chat here. Gotan says, you can really break your back on that little cage. You could. If this is the fight, I think we might see a guy be thrown out of the cage. I really hope so. I hope they saved the best for last. Our Russian Chad, as Age of Reason says, has a cut on his left eye. They brawl it, man. Dang, says Jesse the Body Ventura. Alex Rodriguez says, goddamn, they broke the ring. Did I miss it? I missed something here. Let me go back here. I must have missed it while I was reading about Igor Volchanchin fighting a mob boss in prison. So slugging away here, throws him into... Oh, there it goes. The door comes open. Okay. Age of Reason asks, where's the commentary on that one? Missed an opportunity. Laugh out loud. The cage door is open, says Age of Reason. Sorry, I was reading about the rumored Igor Volchanchin prison fight, which I think might just be hyperbole. Igor Volchanchin telling tales while he's drunk at his bar that he owns. He's just telling, yeah, I fought a guy, a mob boss in prison. Maybe it happened, I doubt it. So we're up against the cage here. Headbutt there from Daijiro's dad. He's got some cuts on his elbow. He's grinding his head into our Russian Chad here, punching the body. He's got the crowd hyped up. They want to see the old man win it. They want to see this old man for Mother Russia win this fight. So far, this has been a pretty good event. It's been quick. I would say the quality of the MMA hasn't been too bad. I was expecting worse. Steve Mazzagatti, mob boss Steve Mazzagatti is on the outside. Age of Reason says there is a tale that the village Igor grew up in had a bell that the villagers would ring to warn people when Igor was in a bad mood. I tend to believe it. We now have secret police have arrived to see what all the fuss is about. What is all the noise? What's the racket going on here? How close are we to the Chinese border? Does this look like this could be a communist enforcer here? Chuck the Iceman Liddell. Just seeing Chuck the Iceman Liddell. He's there. There he is. You didn't think Chuck the Iceman Liddell was going to make an appearance. Well, he did. Oh. Cameraman here is getting way in zoom. He's getting a zoom in. He's got to fix the focus. He's got on a nice sweater and khaki pants and some nice dress shoes. He's now looking in the other eye hole. He's like, which? He's looking in with his left eye. Oh, that was fine. Chuck the Iceman looks like he's got on dad jeans and a collared shirt. As Daijiro's dad here just grinds away at our young Russian Chad. The crowd is still going crazy on this. Ricknor says Mongolia, I think, or maybe Kazakh. Kazakh? Could be, I don't know. I am confused by the ethnicity of most of the people in this tournament. And our ref. Is that how Kazakhs look? Native Kazakhstanians look? Daijiro's dad here is really grinding. The fight is broken up here. Back of the head, back of the neck. That's illegal, I guess. He gets warned. Jesse Body Ventura says might be just an old Soviet cop uniform. Took them some time to trade out after the USSR went down. Yeah, with the budgets non-existent, the economy in free fall. They just used whatever they had. The ref is checking out the gloves here of our fighter, making sure there's no foreign objects in the gloves. The ref is saying, timeout, come in. The gloves are apparently illegal because he's got BBs in them. He put BBs inside. And nope, they're taping it back up. It's okay to go. Spider Zero says, wait, there are actual rules. I've seen guys getting punched in the back of the head, the spine, all night long. So I don't know why suddenly punches to the back of the head are illegal. Hand gestures here from our referee, whose day job is a flagger at an airport. You know, the guy that waves in the planes. A dual use purposes for his skills. There was a punch attempt from Daijiro's dad. Alex Rodriguez says, looks like Matsui family will finally win something in life. Yes, maybe. Oh, they're slugging. Oh, no, Matsui's dad is out. He's out. He got knocked out. He's like, damn, my wife never punched back. Oh, God, he's not getting up. Let's watch that again. Wild trading of punches here. Anybody could have gone down in that exchange, and it just so happens to be Daijiro Matsui's drunk, wife-beating dad. Kapow. Age Reason says Russian Chad has steel fists, and Alex Rodriguez is pissed off that Daijiro Matsui's dad is snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. He is stumbling here, ref. Fight's over. Well, he lasted longer than Ben Askren, says Spider Zero. The curse of the Matsui is alive and well, says Alex Rodriguez. Yes, so Russian Chad wins with a knockout over Old Drunk. Gives a kick to the face, punches, wild exchange here, kapow. And there you go. Castlevania music sends us away here. This almost sounds like Castlevania's theme remixed. Doesn't it? Tell me I'm wrong. There you go. Center Records released this. Thanks, Center Records. Thanks, Russians, for another excellent video. And just in time, my son walks in the door. Just in time for me to say goodbye, everybody. This will be a quick one. I got to get back to Pride Resurrection, which I will say that I am about 50% done on the editing of Pride Resurrection. So I'm actually going pretty quick here. I'm a couple days behind, but I've made up for it with speedy little editing. And I will share with you the new... first look here for viewers of this stream. Let me fix that. First look at the all-new Pride Resurrection intro, which I will leave you gents with this as I say goodbye. So enjoy. I'm going to get back to work at Pride Resurrection. Should be out within maybe a week. We'll see how things go, but it's coming. So enjoy, everybody. Have a good night. Listen and watch the awesome new intro.